Hi everybody, this is City Readings and hi Gemini. Let's see what messages are going to show up for you. In case this reading resonates with you, there will be a link in the description box to the extended. You can also book a private reading with me. The link will be in the description box below for that as well, Gemini. Now let's see, what do we have for you, Gemini? What messages will show up for you, Gemini? For the month of July. What messages will show up for you for the month of July? For Gemini. The Oracle's Gift, number 37. Some of you could be 37. We have Great and Full, number 4, and the Royal You. Wow, so it's like you're taking your power back from a particular situation. Okay, there's something here about tea or coffee. Like some of you could be having tea or coffee while watching this. I don't know, like something like that. But I feel like Gemini, you're taking your power back from a particular situation. Sovereignty, responsibility, self-confidence, self-rule, ownership of your feelings and actions, a quiet sense of empowerment, being self-aware, not allowing outside influences out of alignment with your truth. Do you know that what it means to express personal sovereignty in your life? It is about how you hold to your inner sense of worth and integrity, secure in your belief that you have a unique purpose. It is about feeling comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are, and that nothing outside you can challenge your authentic self. The hard-won seat of awareness that you have earned. You are the ruler of your mind, and you're being invited now to consider what discipline you need to apply to your thoughts. Are they consistent with the values and beauty you intend for your life? Challenges in your life at this time, no matter how large or small, must be met with a measured response. If life sends you a challenge, can you speak up and set your boundaries with grace and surety? Calm, intelligent leadership is called for now. Sovereigns know when to plan their battles and stay out of unnecessary skirmishes and strategically wield your personal power. So I feel like a lot of you, Gemini, you're being told here to know your worth, your value, and not get fixated on things, or also just not take part in arguments or just stuff here that is frivolous, not worthy of your time and energy. Okay. The mindful practice of gratitude, knowing that you are enough, committing to your intentions, and a sense of sufficiency, letting go of attachment to the form. Before you can begin to understand the process of manifesting your desires, you need to practice deep gratitude and the willingness to share that with others. This is the true nature of prosperity. It is not about the things you accumulate at all, it is about how you feel. You're invited to surrender to an important truth. There's always enough for you. There is enough time to do things you need and desire to do, enough opportunities to express your talents and connect to your purpose, and enough magic circulating through the invisible world into the visible. Begin your day immersed in gratitude for everything that you have and everything you cannot yet see. When you hold this feeling of gratitude, it acts as a magical doorway to the floodgates of abundance. Right now, contemplate how being in the energy of enough makes you feel. Eventually, you will have no attachment to what you do or do not manifest in the material world. What you do or do not have, then like magic, you have more than enough. What a fascinating universe we live in. So it does look like, this is telling you to focus on what you have and being content with what you have, but also, pushing forward to achieve what you want. I feel like Gemini, in the past, there were people, like there were certain situations, there were certain people who were dragging your energy down. And I just feel like this was something that was just not worth it. Okay. Right now, there's a very fulfilling experience, or the month of July is bringing, beautiful, beautiful changes for you. And this also has a lot to do with your personal growth and, personal power, taking your power back from certain situations, certain people. The Oracle's gift, second sight, seeing the future, fate as a future determined by the choices you make now. Seeing the signs around you, recognizing potentials versus absolute determinism. When we ask for a sign from the universe, we are essentially asking for divine guidance that we believe needs to come from a source outside of us. This is because we do not always trust our intuition, our ability to read between the lines and see beyond time and space. And so we ask for signs and look for a mystical reassurance that our mundane lives don't seem to offer. However, an oracle simply provides an answer that is already inside us. Oracles show up in myriad ways. Sometimes you see a billboard or hear a song or pull an oracle card and you get the exact message you need to support your choices or show you the way forward. Regardless of how the sign appears, an oracle is a reminder that you're a part of this vast universe. You are witnessed by the great mystery and loved and cared for. It is a reminder that life is magical and you are magical. So there is no doubt that you're manifesting big stuff in your life, Gemini. This is also about something coming true for you, a wish fulfillment. I feel like there are also changes you will see in regards to your business, okay? Things will grow for you, things will evolve for you. Like, seriously, look at this, the Royal You card. With that cup being there, this is reminding me of the Ace of Cups. So you're also attracting new love. Okay, you're attracting new love or a new beginning in love. Let's see though. What do we have for Gemini, please? What do we have for Gemini? What's there for Gemini? We have a card that came out. Ooh, the Nine of Swords. Some of you are stressed about a particular situation right now. Whoa, this is good. I feel like this is something that happened in the past, or it could be still on your mind, but you're outgrowing a situation. Gemini, you're outgrowing a situation that was stressing you out, that was making you feel some type of way, okay? With that Empress, you're learning your value, you're standing in your truth. Crossing that is the Emperor. So the Emperor and the Empress is together. That's a power couple, okay? Some of you are attracting a divine counterpart for real. Like, you're attracting a divine counterpart. We have the Judgment. The Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Oh, sorry. Over here. Sorry. Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're making a rational, practical decision about something here, Gemini. And I just feel like you cannot be bothered with this anymore. I feel like there is something in the past that was leaving you feeling dissatisfied, leaving you even feeling bored. But I also feel like you decided to take your power back from this, because the Four of Cups is like, the kind of emotional maturity or support that I am expecting from someone that is missing. You're walking on your own path here, Gemini. Three of Pentacles. Work-related opportunities could come up for you, but I strongly feel here that, that Three of Pentacles could also mean that someone wants to reconcile with you. Someone wants to make things work with you. The World card, endings and new beginnings. A cycle here is coming to an end. Whoa, the Hangman. I feel like the person you're dealing with, they're stuck, but it's like this person is taking some time to evaluate things. This person could also be going through realizations, but I feel like with that World and the Two of Swords, you're done with this, or you're very much like closing this cycle. A lot of you do, you may be feeling confused about this. That could be the reason, but you have the Three of Cups in your outcome, which is, again, I feel like some of you could be connecting with friends, or somebody could show up in your life who is like a friend to you. Or you could be enjoying partying, something like that. Your challenge here, the Two of Pentacles. This is about prioritizing. Some of you may feel like you have a lot on your plate, or you may feel overwhelmed, and that's something you need to work on in the month of July, Gemini. Okay. What's the advice for you? Four of Wands, harmony, reconciliation, celebrating what you already have. And also this is generally just, this is celebrating something. This is also preparing you for a major victory or celebration ahead. What's that Four of Wands about? Ace of Wands. Whoa. I feel like Gemini, you're going to be opening yourself up to something really beautiful. Like there's a new beginning, a new start. And the thing is that this is also something you're very passionate about. This is something you want to move towards, is what I'm getting. What's the Page of Swords? Death card. Yeah, for you, something is coming to an end. And some of you may also feel like the person you were dealing with, they were super like immature or inconsistent. Okay, what's that? Judgment. What's the Judgment? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like Gemini, some sort of truth about a person was also revealed to you, and you're holding on to that truth. Something that came into light. You're holding on to that, and you're like, you know what? I know, and I'm not going to put myself in that situation again. Some of you could also be leaving your job or a toxic situation where you may have felt like there is lack of like, some of you may be having a hard time collaborating with someone, or, making certain things work with somebody. What's the Four of Cups in the past, please? What's the Four of Cups in the past? What's the Four of Cups? Five of Wands reverse. I really like this because it's like, Gemini, you're tired of, the frivolous stuff. You're like, I'm not going to try to make something happen. You're giving up on fighting and drama, or even some form of regret, sadness, or remorse that you have about something. You're viewing things from a, different perspective now. And, all the emotions that you had in regards to something, they're going away. What's the Two of Pentacles? Why is that their challenge? Page of Swords. I feel like your challenge here also has something to do with being aware of what makes you happy, because sometimes you tend to fall into, some sort of cycle, or there's a loop here. Something is repetitive. There could be a repetitive energy. Give me one more. Ace of Wands in the reverse. I feel like Gemini, you're also being told here to follow your passion and not give up on what you're passionate about, because some of you were not feeling motivated about a particular situation. But it's like this is telling you to find a way back to yourself. And especially if there's something that excites you. What's the advice about? A new beginning, a new start, 9 of Wands reverse. Yeah, you're being told here to open up to new opportunities. I feel like there's something new coming up for you in the most unexpected way possible. And it could be love, it could be career, but I feel like it's a mixture of both. What's the Hangman for their person's energy? The Star, the King of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. This person could also be a challenge for you because they're, the Two of Pentacles is showing up twice. I feel like Gemini, this person is still attracted to you. They're still very much in love with you. What's the Two of Swords? What's the Two of Swords? The Queen of Wands. I feel like you're focusing all that energy on yourself now. This is you getting your confidence back. Some of you got depressed. There's also something here about a person ruining their reputation with you, or you may have felt like you have ruined your reputation with somebody. But things are falling back into place really soon for you. It's really important for you to open up to new opportunities. I feel like that's something I keep seeing in this reading. And if you went through a dark time, if you went through something really tough, that's going away because you have other stuff here, Gemini, that you're manifesting. Okay, let's see. Before I move on to messages for your finances, let's see. Your person's feelings for you, their view of you, actions they plan on taking, where is it going, and your advice. Your new person's energy and where are things going with them. What's the overall outcome for you in love and your advice in love, and what do you need to know about your love life? So I'm going to have a look at that in your extended reading linked in the description box below. Now let's see what messages will show up for your finances, Gemini. What's there for your finances? Let's see. Ooh, we have success will find you at the split of the deck. We have persistence. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Success is just around the corner. Follow through with what you set out to do consistently until you reach your goal. Hard work is required to keep building on your finances. And leadership, taking the lead. Whoa, you have really good cards. Options. Many opportunities are becoming available to you now, or you're flooded by too many ideas. Do not get stuck in doubt when an offer presents itself. Seize the moment. Create multiple streams of income. It is time to step up into the leadership role in your own life. You can expect to succeed in any leadership positions. Your finances will greatly improve once you accept and step into your power. And then we have control, letting go of control issues. Try to be more flexible. Allow the universe to work its magic. Sometimes blessings come in disguise, and stay open-minded. So stay open-minded, stay persistent, And I feel like there's something really big you're manifesting, especially when it comes to money. You know, it's also about you stepping into the leadership position here, taking the lead with something. Okay. So if you have a question on your mind, Gemini, think of your question and let's see what is the answer to that question. If you don't have a question on your mind, then take this as a guided message. Okay. Unlikely. Something you are expecting is unlikely to happen, or it's not going to happen the way that you expect or the way that you think. Wait. Yeah, so there's something you need to wait on, and the outcome may not be how you expect. Okay. So there's a situation here that requires more patience from you on your end. Okay. That's about it. Those were the messages that showed up for you, Gemini. I hope that this reading helped you. Have a look at the extended link below. You can also book a private reading with me. Thank you so much for being here. Take care and bye.